Hi everyone, welcome to Toon Story. Today we have a real treat for all Fairy Odd Parents fans. Get ready for a delightful journey through the whimsical world of Fairy Odd Parents. Join the video and relive the magical adventure of Timmy Turner, Cosma, and Wanda and their lovable friends. In this complete edition of beloved animated series that has captured the hearts of young and adult viewers alike. I will take you through the extraordinary life of Timmy, focusing solely on the original animated series. So, let's sit back, relax, and immerse in the enchanting world of Fairy Odd Parents from beginning to end. Let's get started. Fairy Odd Parents is one of the Nickelodeon's most popular projects. The first episode came out in 1998, and they are very short. They're only about 6 minutes long. The tune has 10 seasons, and the most recent episode has been in 2017. The main character's name is Timmy, and he is an ordinary 10-year-old boy. He lives with his parents in the town of Dimsdale. The city is named after Dale Dim, a village idiot in the town's early history. The city is located in California. Dimsdale's exact location within the state changes in each episode, although some maps show it in the northern part of the state near Reading. Timmy is a happy kid. He is often neglected by his parents, who occasionally entrust him to care of his sadistic babysitter, Vicky. In addition, he is being bullied at school, but everything changes at the moment when Timmy finds out that his fish, Cosmo and Wanda, are actually fairies, who are sent to look after him and make his life easier and more pleasant. These creatures have a great power and can make almost any of Timmy's wishes come true. But there is one important rule. Timmy must keep his new godparents a secret. Otherwise, they'll be gone and Timmy won't be able to see them or use their magic anymore. Each new desire creates a fun but crazy adventure. Each new desire, Timmy has to fix situations that happen because of his silly wishes. But let's pay attention to the fact that after each failed wish, Timmy makes a lesson for him and draws conclusions. He'll learn from his mistakes and show us what would happen if all our wishes started to come true. I suppose they would harm us rather than make our lives easier. Let's start the story with Vicky. She is an evil, but she helped Timmy to get his beautiful fairy godparents. Vicky has been looking after Timmy since he has been 8 years old. Oh, this character is very cunning and evil, but in front of his parents, she pretends to be a sweet and kind girl. It seems like her main goal is to ruin Timmy's life and make it a nightmare. Of course, this makes Timmy very frustrated, and so he has a desire to get away from her. One day, when he is overwhelmed with anger at babysitter, Timmy threw a ball into the wall. Out the ball appeared his favorite godparents, Cosma and Wanda, who is ready to fulfill all his wishes. So evil Vicky's help Timmy makes a wonderful friend. I think for this he can only thank her. In the show we see Timmy's friends Chester, AG, Sanjay and Elmer. They're all part of a group of unpopular kids at school, but Timmy wants to become popular because of his crush Trixie. Timmy is in love with her, so he does everything to win her heart. Because of his love, he takes risks and rushes things. They even kiss once, but the other attempts to kiss are doomed because every time someone gets in the way. Timmy is the main character, but he is not an angel. Timmy has a mixture of qualities that are contradictory. Throughout the show, it seems he is proud, selfish, and arrogant. However, he has other qualities like wit, bravery, or heroism, and he knows how to show care and love to his family and friends. Fairy Odd Parents has 10 seasons, by the way, and throughout the show, Timmy meets new characters and different situations happen to him. For example, in one episode that's inspired by Marvel Comics, Timmy reads the comics and decides it will be cool to make his parents superheroes. So with the help of Cosma and Wanda's magic, Timmy makes his parents' Mighty Mom and Dino Dad, and he is happy because his parents become cool. But the happiness isn't lasted long, because Timmy realized that because of their tight schedule, his parents are now always busy saving the world and they don't have time for him at all. So he asks his fairy godparents to cancel the wish, but his parents turn out to be so powerful that magic doesn't work on them. Then Timmy has a brilliant idea. He decides to make himself a superpower space creature Galactimus, which is very similar to the Marvel character Galactus. He easily defeats his parents, and the fairy godparents turn them back into normal people. By the way, Cosmo and Wanda look like the Silver Surfer from the Marvel in this episode. In another episode, we see when Timmy was a little kid, he made up an imaginary friend named Gary. And of course, when Timmy gets fairy godparents, he uses one of their wishes to bring Gary to life. First, Gary seems cool, but only at first glance. Pretty soon he shows his evil side because of jealous when Timmy finds his real friends and stops paying attention to him. Gary tries in every possible way to make Timmy's life unpleasant. Rao here decides not to tolerate such behavior, but fights him and he wins. Gary doesn't disappear, finds himself on the island where all unwanted desires have gone. There he teams up with other unwanted wishes. They decide to steal Timmy's parents and friends. Timmy saves everyone thanks to the fact he creates his clones to divert the unwanted desire from the real Timmy. In the episode when he wants to ride the roller coaster called the Heartstopper, he isn't allowed on because of he's too short for the slide, and he asks his godparents to make him a tall, stocky guy. The problem is that there is a little 10-year-old boy left in a grown man body. Now let's talk a little bit about the fairy world. The show from time to time shows us the fairy world. It is located on the cloud, and the Rainbow Bridge is an important link between Earth and this amazing place. Most of the fairies live here, except for the fairy godparents who are temporarily leaving this world. This world is led by Jorgen, the strongest fairy in the fairy world. Jorgen doesn't like Timmy because this boy always breaking the rules. This place also has a fairy academy, which is very much like a military school where all fairy godparents are trained personally by Jorgen, so that all fairies could help children in need. The important characters in this show are Timmy's fairy godparents duo, Wanda and Cosmo. Wanda appears to us as a voice of reason, who tries to be more careful because she realized the responsibilities that has been given to her. Cosmo is Wanda's husband. He is complete opposite of her. His decisions always create problems, and he can be called the most silly character of this show. There is the reason why these fairies work together, as without Wanda's control, Cosmo turned kids' lives into chaos because of a wrong wish fulfillment and put their lives in danger.
He said chocolate shake, not chocolate snake.
Although their task is make unhappy children happy. In one episode, we see how Cosmo and Wanda have met at the fast food restaurant the first time. It was love at first sight. Have convinced of the seriousness of intention, Wanda decides to agree to marry Cosmo. After a while, Timmy decides that they are missing a child and makes a wish. A very interesting point in fairies world is that boys get pregnant with fairy couples, not girls. It has all the same effects as humans. He vomits, has mood swings, and has strange cravings. He experiences all the delights of pregnancy. And since then, they've had a baby named Puff. Later, they joined by the cutest and the most energetic dog, Sparky. This happens because everyone in Dimsdale has a dog, except Timmy, but Timmy wants a dog very much. Timmy finds a dog in fairy pet store. Sparky turns out to be an unusual dog. He is magical, rather his tail is a magic wand, with which he conjures up his own dog charms. Despite being a sweet and lopsided friend, Sparky has a dark side. In one episode, he asks Timmy to bear a strange evidence bag so he won't be sniffed out by the FBI.
Also, I don't want the FBI to find this. I was never here.
In another episode, named Man's Worst Friend, Sparky brings a huge bag of money, saying he just found it somewhere. This dog obviously has his own secret he doesn't want to tell. Don't forget, in this show, there are a few negative characters. One of Timmy's main enemies is Denzel Crocker, a crazy teacher who believes in the existence of fairies and suspects that Timmy has these little friends. The teacher is obsessed with fairies because he had one when he was a child, but it soon disappeared from his life. Only once Timmy shows his fairies to Crocker to get his help, and they fight a common enemy together. He ends up getting his memory wiped. Another enemy of Timmy is Francis. He bullies Timmy and his friends and all the kids at the school. So everyone is afraid of him because he is older and stronger. Whenever he torments the kid, Timmy uses Wanda and Cosmos magic to teach him a lesson. Once Timmy wishes everyone has a superpower, Francis turns into a supervillain named Bull-E. In this episode, he even teams up with Teacher Crocker, whose name is Dr. Croctopus, against Timmy. Here you can see a reference to Marvel. Another pop culture reference is character Dark Laser. The first time we see him when Timmy sees him in Space Wars magazine. I think you already guessed it's a Star Wars reference. It's legendary. Timmy only brings Dark Laser to life because he wants to see what his hive will be like in real life. Of course, nothing become of it. Dark Laser creates an army that includes droids and spaceships. Timmy realized that another wish is failure. He is able to defeat Dark Laser with a toy spaceship. Next time we see Dark Laser on the island of Unwanted Wishes, where he, along with other unwanted wishes, have caught Timmy's friends. Timmy always ruins Dark Laser's many evil plans. Till the last episode, Dark Laser remains a strong enemy for Timmy. Timmy Turner's whole life is a collection of things weird. Strange parents, enemies, and even friends. Because of the flavor, most of the characters turn out to be interesting and loved by us. This show has a great impact on us and made our childhood happier. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and comment. I'd like to read about your favorite moments in the show. Subscribe to Toon Story. Thank you for watching. I'll see you around. Bye.